What's going on, guys? Today I told you I would tell you a story, and I'm gonna pick on my sister. And I know when she sees this video, she's gonna be like, "Oh God, what is he gonna say?" Um, but I'm gonna pick on her a little bit. So when we were really little, she liked to keep the blind up so she could see out at nighttime. But there's no point because there's no sun to see out at nighttime, and it was cold. So mom wanted her to shut the blinds to keep the heat in the house because all the heat would just go out the window. But she didn't want that. So mom goes on and does something for the rest of the evening. And then every time I walk by her room, because our rooms are side by side, every time I walk by her room, I was like, "You better shut that blind." She's like, "What?" I don't know how old she was. And she's like, "Yeah, you better shut that blind." And I was like, "The boogeyman's gonna get you." And she's like, "No, he's not." He's like, "The boogey's man." I was like, "Okay, your choice." Just walk on by. I did that for like 2 hours. And every time I walked by her room, because I think I was cleaning my room or something. I was walking around. But every time I walked by, I was like, "Better shut that window. The boogeyman's gonna get you." And I said it so much that it got in her head that the boogeyman really was gonna get her. So then when it was time for bedtime, she didn't want to go to bed because she thought the boogeyman was going to get her. And then mom comes to me and she's like, "What did you tell your sister?" And I went, "What?" That complete innocent face. And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "She won't go to bed now," or whatever. And then what had happened is she almost, I don't know, I don't think she got to the point of tears, but she was she was definitely scared of the boogeyman, and mom had to stay up like an extra 30 minutes to convince her that nothing was going to happen if she left the blind up. We still put the blinds down in the end because that was now the safe zone, and now I still think they're shut till this day or whatever. But I mean, they come up, but most of the time they're shut anyway. But yeah, so I convinced my sister that the boogeyman really exists and that it was going to get her if she didn't shut the blinds. I know I'm such an awesome brother. But that's my story that I'm going to pick on her about. But that was my story for today. If you want a rant or another story, comment below. Tell me. This is Shane, been being breaking focused, reaching out to you guys. See ya. Bye.